Just got my nails done. This is the first time I mirror my hair like down the middle with no like that gets on my nerves so bad. I might have to replace them. With no bobby pin, and I kind of like it. I feel like I look a little bit like a little boy. My cousin said that it is fitting. My haircut. I'm gonna show you my nails in like 2 seconds once I get out of this pocket. But basically, I just wanted to come here and talk about knowledge. This was a topic I was touching on yesterday, but I was very overstimulated yesterday, and I don't know why. Everything was overstimulating the fuck out of me. I'm going to Sprouts right now, by the way. So much so, like, not looking back, I probably was overstimulated and didn't even realize it, like, in the beginning of the day, because I had bought some tea from this thing. It's called like Haya Herbs, and it's because I'm trying to cure my eczema, and when I completely cure that shit, I'm gonna put y'all on game. Hopefully this simple thing cures it, but I don't know. Basically, I'll do maybe later in the video, I'll talk about that. But anyway, yeah, so I ordered some tea, but girl, I ordered the tea twice, like, and it was $97 for 4 big ass bags of tea, and they all have different purposes. Like, one's a root cleanse, Candida cleanse, belly bliss, and then lymph lever. So it's for your lymph nodes or lymphatic system, because like I said in the other video that I just had posted, my face is really swollen, and it's like, okay, bro. And not only do I not eat sugar like that, but I don't eat a lot throughout the day. Like, okay, so today I started off my day at freaking like 6:45 and didn't have anything to eat or drink until I didn't even check my herbs this morning. I didn't have anything to eat or drink until like maybe 10 because my cousin got me a coffee. Starbucks, yes, okay, bad. It does have sugar. I got the sugar cookie with the fucking sugar cookie cold foam, whatever. Bitch, I need a coffee. I need to be able to use the bathroom. I'm just one of those people. I need coffee to be able to use the bathroom. That's another thing that's wrong with my gut, is I cannot go to the bathroom. It's not without coffee, but I need some sort of stimulation. Not gonna lie, I need either energy drink, coffee. Like, I do use that. I do also take probiotics, but throughout the month, at different points of the month, I'm constipated more or less. Doesn't matter if I use a probiotic or not. Like, damn, bitch, you're close as fuck to my car. Damn. Anyway, yeah, so that is something that I noticed. Like, you need to pay attention to your body. Your body's gonna tell you everything you need to know. And I have a problem with constipation. Period, point blank. Telling all my business on the internet, I don't care. Probably about freaking 90% of Americans struggle with constipation and don't even know and understand it. If you're not using the bathroom after every meal, baby, you're constipated and you got a dookie backed up in you. And if you don't want to admit that, then you don't have to. But once you come to terms with that, your mind's going to be a lot clearer. And one thing I've been noticing as of recently is I haven't been as sharp. You know, like, I've always been up on game. Like, I'm sharp, trust me. Like, I'm still sharp, but I just haven't been as sharp. You know, like, I just be like not flowing with the wind, but it just be like certain shit where I'll be like, I'm usually like, I can remember stuff easier. Like, I can remember stuff faster, you know? Like, I have a memory of an elephant, and that's one thing. Like, I will remember what you said on April 3rd at 5 p.m. in the exact way you said it, what you were wearing, feel me, who was around, what led up to it. Like, I don't play that. Like, that's one thing. Like, I lived in a household of 3 people. It was me, my dad, and my sister. Look, 777. But I got that white French strip and then this green. But anyway, yeah, I lived in a house of 3, so I had to, like, remember what people said just so I could, you feel me? Because when you live in a house of 3, there's always, like, the one person that's getting the finger pointed at them, and I never wanted the finger to be pointed at me, so I definitely learned to, like, remember shit easy. Maybe that's why. But no, that is why. Because I remember being young and freaking, like, getting blamed for shit. My sister knew she did that wrong, but she was just a kid, so I'm not gonna sit here and blame her for something. But, like, I just be getting blamed for shit that get broken. I know I didn't break that shit. There's only 3 of us, motherfucker, so it's either you, me, or him, my dad. But yeah, so I'm not as sharp. Well, I am sharp, but I haven't been able to recollect things as quickly as I'm used to, and that's not normal for me. And I feel like it is an overgrowth of Candida, because when I joined the military, my eczema came back, and I had eczema when I was young, but I didn't have eczema in my adult life, right? I had eczema. Hopefully this is not blocking the sound. That's gonna be annoying. I can do a voiceover, I guess. I don't fucking care. But anyways, I had eczema when I was young, but I didn't have eczema from probably like the age of, I would say I can really remember as early as 7 years old till fucking 18. I did not have eczema. I went to the military. I came back. I had a patch of eczema on my wrist. And then it was like, okay, like I would, put a little bit of, I think all I had in there was like Aquaphor or something. I don't remember what lotion I had. It wasn't very good. But all I had was like Aquaphor. And then it spread to my inner elbows when I put perfume. And then when I do perfume, it would like smell. Like not a stinky smell, but it would be like my body like trying to push that shit out. So it's not like that anymore. I can use a lot more perfumes. And then now it is between my thighs. And freaking that started when I started skating. And it was really, really bad. And now I just will come home and it will be so unbearably itchy. And I don't fucking understand why. And it's definitely eczema. I did my research, whatever, it's eczema. So I don't want to sit here and act like I'm dirty or nothing like that. Like, no, it's fucking eczema. And it's pretty normal for people to get it there, because think about it, you get out of the shower, it's a moist place, or you might have big thighs. Like, I've never been no little skinny motherfucker. My thighs have always touched. So you feel me? It's the friction, it's that. Specifically when I wear my fucking airy tights, that's one thing. Airy, like boot cut tights, those are like, bitch, I will come home and fucking want to kill myself because they're so itchy. But yeah, so Candida is an overgrowth of yeast in your gut. And ever since I was a kid, I also have had a badass, like, not really a bad sweet tooth, but like when it came to like, I didn't like cake or anything like that, but like certain shit, cookies or like maybe chocolate, sour candy, like shit like that, like I'll really like and be like munching on all the time. Especially my dad, he always had candy because his ass probably got hella parasites. No shade, Pops, no shade, I love you. But yeah, okay. And another thing that I had noticed is I had this dry ass patch on the side of my fucking mouth and here, and I was like thinking it was eczema for years because I had it for years. But it first started over here, that went away, then it was like right here, and I'm like, okay, it's just my lips cracking because they're dry, because my lips are so there. That is another thing, my lips are always dry. It does not matter how much water I drink, how much chapstick I use, it does not matter what, they're dry as fuck, especially in the wintertime. So they're dry as shit right now. Boom. Yeah, so my lips are dry as shit. Boom. My lips are dry as shit right now. I'm using Vaseline. I don't even like Vaseline. I'm dead ass serious. That's petroleum jelly. Why am I putting it on my face? It's the only thing that could keep the moisture in. Like, I be needing it. But anyway, started with this crack on the side of my mouth. It is gone now. Try to guess what the fuck I put on my face, thinking that I think it was eczema. I put it fucking, try to guess what I put on my face at first. Cortisone 10 cream. Because I'm like, okay, it's not this, it's not that. Lotion's not working. I put Cortisone 10 cream. Cortisone 10 cream is also a steroid cream, so it can make things go away temporarily. So boom, it would come back. I'm like, okay, that's obviously not working. Finally, I fucking put that shit into ChatGPT. Sorry, I'm using ChatGPT, but if the world's gonna, because it's using water if you're really woke, and it's making people and making places like Memphis, Tennessee, like it's poisoning their air. So AI is terrible, but at the end of the day, AI is everywhere. I'm probably using AI. You're using AI everywhere you go. So you try to avoid it. I'm finna ask ChatGPT, because obviously the doctors aren't helping me, and they really aren't. I asked the motherfucking doctor what the cause of PCOS was, and she didn't know. She said that it started in the thyroid. I said, what causes your thyroid to be imbalanced? She said, I don't know. Dead ass. So I'm not finna sit here and play them games. I will self-diagnose myself. Anyway, boom. I asked ChatGPT what it is. It gave me like 4 options. The one option that really stuck out to me was yeast. I'm like, yeast? Why the fuck would there be yeast on my face? But I'm like, okay. I do a little bit more research. When I was younger, I always had a white tongue, bro. I don't care. Be honest about shit. Like, I had a white tongue when I was younger, and it wasn't because I wasn't brushing my teeth. Like, I've always been a great brusher. That's what my dentist has always told me, and I never had any dental issues or anything like that. My tongue was just white, and I would scrub it. It would bleed. That's how bad. I have a tongue scraper at home. It would still be white. It still is kind of white right now, but it's not hella white, and I'm not the type to just always have my tongue out, so it's not like, you know. Bitch, there's an overgrowth of yeast in my body. That's why. Why is there an overgrowth of yeast in my body? I'm not sure where it began, but I know that I am feeding it because I constantly am eating rice. I love rice, but rice is easy to go to for a starch, right? Potatoes, starch, motherfucking ham, sugar. I'm drinking coffee every day. I just got on this coffee kick where I make my own coffee. I make my own syrups with regular syrup. Probably date syrup might be fine if you like switch it up and do things like that, but there's sugar in everything that you didn't even know. There's literally sugar in everything, and we do not need to be consuming sugar like that. The American population, sugar consumption has tripled, I think, or quadrupled since like the 1900s. And have you noticed a lot of them were in shape, a lot more in shape than we are now. America's fat as shit because we sit here and eat sugar all day. But anyway, sugar also is the food for Candida. Candida. What is Candida? It is a yeast overgrowth. I keep saying this. I'll probably in the video, I'll probably put the definition on here because like I can't remember it off the top of my head. But yeah, anyway, so I got the tea to go for that. Did I finish saying, yes, it was yeast. Baby, why did I put antifungal cream on it? And I stopped using this Arm & Hammer toothpaste that was like I just remember the taste in my mouth, like feeling like something was wrong. Like, I don't know if it was burning me. I don't know what type of reaction. Maybe it was because it was whitening toothpaste. There's bleach in that, so obviously you shouldn't be putting that in your mouth. And if you think you're not accidentally swallowing some of your toothpaste, you're delusional. Anyway, so boom, it left me a patch, and the patch started to get bigger. So I was like, girl, like, you are too grown to be having that patch. And I'm like, too cute, period. Antifungal cream made it go away. And petroleum jelly, not gonna lie, because you have to seal in the antifungal cream once you put it in. And then I also had it down here. Guess what I put on there? Antifungal cream. It went away. So not only I try to put it on the patch in between my legs, but that's different. That is eczema because it's not going away when I put the antifungal cream. So I had some sort of yeast outbreak here. It was probably, that toothpaste was probably opening up my skin and then it causing, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Anyway, it went away when I put the antifungal cream, and then I sealed it with petroleum jelly. But the eczema is a persistent problem that I want to go away. I'm tired of it. I hate it. And I feel like nobody deserves to live with eczema. I know somebody in the military, and her eczema was so bad to the point that like it was like crusting over. So eczema is not anything to play with, and I don't want it to spread. And I don't want to deal with it any longer because Candida is something that you can get a hold of. Like, if you think that you can take control of your life and you just have to live with eczema, you're fucking delusional. You're delusional. You're absolutely delusional. And I'm not gonna sit here and play them games. And antibiotics causes Candida as well, because it fights off the bad bacteria, but it also fights back the good bacteria. That's why you could also get a yeast infection. Google that shit from taking antibiotics. Google that shit. Fact check me, baby. Fact check me, because it's true. You can get a fucking yeast infection as a woman. Men can get a yeast infection too, so don't try to sit here and act like y'all don't jock itch, baby. Men can get a yeast infection too, and it shows up in different ways. Like, yeast also comes out of the body in the form of dandruff. Yeast also comes out of the body in the form of athlete's foot. Oh, did you not fact check me? Fact check me. Anyway, so these are all yeast, and what's causing the yeast is Candida. And there's like a bunch of different types. I think there's like over 60, and then like 5 live in the human body. Either way, cleanse yourself from yeast. Cut back on the sugar. You don't need a motherfucking heavy cream with 8 pumps of sugar and sugar and sugar and more sugar. That shit is unnecessary. Yes, things that are healthy for you are usually disgusting, but once you train your palate to that, they will taste like heaven. And when you fast, food also tastes better. If you fast for, say the people who are really, like, nowadays, they don't eat until hell long, they just be puffing on that puff bar as soon as they get that first meal. That shit is delicious. But I'm all over the place, sorry. I wouldn't mind being a pescatarian, but there's a lot of parasites in fish as well. So it just depends on how you view it, because I want to be an alkaline vegan, but I want to be a pescatarian, but I want to be a fucking, a meatitarian. I know that my genetic makeup is, I'm pretty sure it's not good for not eating meat. What do I mean by that? So on my mom's side, we have like Neanderthal blood. Bitch, that's embarrassing to say. But yes, a lot of people have Neanderthal in them and they don't even know it. My mom got a 23andMe, my dad got a 23andMe. She has Neanderthal blood in her. We're related to the Cheddar Man, which is one of the first human bodies that they found in England, buried in England. And that motherfucker literally had what is it called? He was lactose intolerant. Look it up. So, obviously I can't be eating no dairy. I tried to be vegetarian, and I had a good amount of knowledge, but I would pass out. I would just my vision would go blank. I was bald-headed, I was overweight, I had acne, all these things. Like, I did not eat meat for a very fucking long time, or I would eat meat very rarely, but that's not something that's beneficial for me. You know what I'm saying? I could probably switch over to fish and stuff like that, but I gotta see. I don't know. I'm gonna do some experiments and see what it's hitting for. I used to not eat beef, and I know for a fact that beef makes me have nightmares. What the fuck are you talking about? I know for a fact that beef makes me have nightmares because I stopped eating beef, and I would test myself and I would eat beef, and I would like, okay, now it's time for bed, and I would have those nightmares, and I'm like, okay, this can't be why. Maybe my subconscious mind brought that out of there, but no. Regardless, at the end of the day, I had that reaction for a reason. Chicken is something that's pumped with hormones. Chicken is not even fucking real. So it's a genetically modified creature. There's no such thing as a fucking chicken. You notice that I don't even think they're in the Bible, because my sister had a Bible that had printed out pictures, and that was one of the animals that was not in there. You should probably really only be eating fish, and then not even shrimp and shit like that either. Fish with scales. But yeah, I don't know. That's neither here nor there. I'm not even gonna touch on that. I was talking about something. I said I wanted to talk about it. Oh no, I'm gonna go in Sprouts and come back, and if I remember what I'm talking about, then I'll do it. But at Sprouts, I'm looking for chlorophyll, because I don't want to use deodorant anymore. I want to use deodorant, but I don't want to use deodorant. I might use deodorant just to stop myself from sweating, but because there's like the antiperspirant, and then there's the anti-something. I don't fucking know. Don't sit there and try to be a smart ass. But lately, I've been putting just glycolic acid on my armpits, and it has not had a smell. But I've been sweating hella bad, which they say it's because we're Portuguese. I don't know why the fuck I'm sweating so much. But at the end of the day, sweat is good because it's getting the toxins, and that's why a lot of women have breast cancer, because of the deodorant that they're using. If you checked your deodorant, I'm pretty sure, and you checked... Just stop using fucking deodorant, or stop using certain deodorants. There was this one I scanned. It's called Tom's. It was great, but the shit was expensive, so I'm gonna see if I can get that for cheaper. So much information that I'm just pushing out. Knowledge is power. Remember that always. Okay, I'm going to Sprouts. I'm gonna go get something to eat, but I just came back out of Sprouts. I didn't get to watch the video because I was like, I don't know, moving around a lot to listen to what I had said, because I said I was gonna touch back on something, but I don't remember. But this is what I just got. Toothpaste is 100 out of 100. Remember what I was saying with the mouth shit? Lately I've been just using Guarnata mouthwash and brushing really hard, but I don't feel like that's sanitary enough. I'll use the Arm & Hammer too, but I don't want that patch to come back. So when I ChatGPT'd it, it was saying that could also be the issue, is the the toothpaste. So I had stopped using that. Feel me? But then I got this Humble Simply Unscented. It's deodorant because I don't want to be musty, bro. I don't care. I'm not fucking a hippie like that. Not a hippie like that. And then I got this Eternal alkaline water because it's hella good. And like sometimes the water out of my fridge be tasting funny. And then this unscented it says magic soap. It used to be just Dr. Bronner's, and so a lot of people stopped fucking with it. Yeah, a lot of people stopped fucking with the Dr. Bronner soap because they changed it to magic soap. Yeah, it is weird, blah blah blah, but at the end of the day, that shit still scores high on the Yuka app. So whatever type of spiritual shit that they like are saying is on it, or y'all, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're doing that to scare y'all lame ass niggas off. I don't know, because ain't no way a picture is finna scare me off from getting a soap that rates that high on the Yuka app. Like, if something is not good for your body spiritually, you'll know it. And I feel fine after I use my damn soap. It's unscented baby soap, baby. Like, what the fuck? You're just mad because it has a picture and it's called magic soap. Like, that's what type of spiritual warfare that you allow yourself to go through. Like, but you out here using Dove that causes reproductive harm, but you're worried about a damn picture on the side of a soap bottle. But you're out here using Bath and Body Works, which I use their body spray, yes, but I don't spray that shit on my body. The fumes still get on you, yes, but I like to smell good. I'm not gonna be out here smelling like an armpit. I ain't that much of a hippie. I gotta figure out what oils I can use, and I don't want to smell like peppermint. I want to smell like vanilla. So maybe I gotta get on my shea butter hype. I was thinking about making my own lotion because my boyfriend was saying that could potentially be the reasoning behind my eczema between my legs, but I'm like, I don't even use that shit between my legs, so why the fuck would it break out there? But and when I put the lotion there, it seems like it's going away. Man, I gotta scan that too. That's one thing I have not scanned. It's the Whip Body Oil by EOS. I have a whole brand new thing of that, so hopefully it scores high because I'm about to be sick. I know previously the pump one, that one has a pretty okay score. It's not horrible, but it's like, I don't think that it's red. Bro, you could have been with your bitch ass, but you trying to make sure I can't go because you're fucking NPC asshole. But yeah, so I'm trying to switch over my products. For the most part, I have. It's just like my smell good things have been like what I haven't completely switched over. But it's all getting there, and it'll all be. I know you're not beeping at me, bitch, because I couldn't go because this motherfucker want to turn in the farthest lane. It'll all be switched out hopefully either by the end of the year or like sometime in January. I don't know. I gotta figure out what smells good though. I'm not gonna be walking around here musty. And even this humble deodorant, I'm finna test it out, baby. Because I was using Native, but Native is too popular. When something is too popular, I'd be worried about it. Same thing with the Dr. Bronner's, but since it's got a little less like traction, I've been like, okay, like maybe it is something good. Because that's one thing, they create these trends based on what they want you to do, right? So it's like, okay, they took away Snap EBT, and now all of a sudden that there's a trend where women are going in the store with their moms and picking out like 5 gifts from TJ Maxx. Baby, TJ Maxx also, never mind, I don't even want to talk about it. But anyway, it's all spiritual warfare at the end of the day. I don't want to get into my conspiracies. I'll probably do that in another video, and somebody's gonna probably be like, she's crazy, oh my god, lock her up. I don't care. But I definitely want some halal food, and I feel like there's some over here. I don't know, I'm just getting that vibe. But let me review this and figure out what the fuck I was gonna talk about.